place at the crack. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Salutations, everybody, and welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Halloween is in a week and a bit, a week and 8 days, I think. And I mean, who doesn't love Halloween? Halloween is a ooky, spooky, fun time thingy that a lot of people enjoy. So yeah, I actually had some thoughts about like a game I can stream on Halloween. Maybe I can stream. I thought it was like maybe streaming Faith, but it also depends on how long it is. Like I want something I can finish in one stream rather than something I can stream something that like takes forever to finish. And it seems like Faith is like fucking 5 hours at minimum, so I'll have to see. Maybe I'll just like and I don't really want to like do what I did like with 999 where I dedicate like a whole month to it or like a week. So we'll see. Maybe I'll look at like something a little shorter. But the first thing that we want to do is, of course, finish Death and Taxes. Hello and welcome to the stream because I have unfinished business with Death and Taxes. I thought I'll be finishing with the game by next stream, but unfortunately, the game had other plans, and it turns out, like, I think the way I look at it, it's like, oh, you finished the tutorial. You didn't even finish the game. You just finished you just beat the tutorial of the game. Even though I technically could have, like, saw, like, the secret third layer of this game a little earlier if I was a little less, brain dead while, doing my job in, the undead bureaucracy. So yeah. Let's hope I don't kill the entire human population this time. I guess that's my hope for this stream. And yeah. Also, for those of you who are following me on Instagram, which you should, because I am slightly more active on Instagram rather than the other ones. So, again, I'm also waiting for Death and Taxes to open up, so my computer is taking a bit of time to do so. I think it is opening right now. Oh my god, I forgot what I wanted to say. My brain kind of had a short circuit. But I think it should be open soon. Yeah, I basically posted like this image of me and a snowball. And that's because a real life friend made that snow globe for me for my birthday. And it looks amazing. And now it's in my possession. Anyways, it seems like Death and Taxes is finally active, so we're gonna continue day 5. We can also do New Game Plus, which is what we just inherited. And yeah, this game is basically we only did what Faith wanted us to do, and now we need to change some things. But it seems that before we can go to work, let's talk to the funny mayor lady.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Yeah, I know who you are.
Good. Round we go again. Didn't think you had it in you.
You better not just make fun of me for the rest
Sure,
of it.
everything will turn out different this time.
We're pals, right? Any suggestion?
Keep them guessing and watch your back, Reaper.
Yeah. Seems like she still refuses to be as helpful as always, like as usual. I think I'm just gonna go for the classic skeleton for this. The golden skelly. The gilded skeleton. King Gold Halloween! I see what's going on. Let's go with this build. I think it's really funny. So yeah, it has been a week, so I don't really remember what like scales we are, but we basically need to make sure we look around and really look at who we're killing this time. Basically I'm gonna explain the mechanic I only unraveled, is that like I got this lamp and I didn't know what it did. Basically, instead of seeing the text, I see these 3 items. And when I see a marker, the game either, like, allegedly the game tells me, like, afterwards if this character lives or dies. So, yeah. I also want to look at the phone. Oh, it's good to see a lot of people are coming in. Hello and welcome to the stream. I am going to be streaming Death and Taxes and hopefully achieving a greater outcome. Pro news: death of viticulturists drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from Sun County. Economistic fashion firm reports record earnings to spread wealth around a bit. Chauffeur evades attacks trying to assassinate visiting diplomats. Lightning Trust falls on a local concert venue, and we need to basically spare any humans with science background, and 2 humans will have to die. So basically, we need to take care of all of these guys because they have a science background. And basically, if we let him live, which we do, it's basically gonna improve the nature. The other one is gonna lower nature and increase wealth. But we need to make sure that, like, we do... I don't know if I'm aiming for the Utopia ending, but I don't want to, like, kill the world again, you get me? So we don't have to do all of the readings, at least for the ones where we know what the outcomes are. This biochemist needs to live, even though it does seem like it's gonna be lowering health and wealth, but we do need to spare them. But they are trying to find a cure for the chicken flu, which is important, so... I'm going to let him live. We have Kjell van der Sanden, an astrophysicist, that's... And now I see that, like, it is going to help with peace, but now we basically lowered nature by a bit. So we need to look at the ones here and see if we actually know these guys. Seems that keeping them alive will actually help to improve peace, decrease wealth and health. And with Rashida, we do not know. And with Saori Shimura, we don't know either. But we don't knew that if they die, it basically helps to improve wealth and peace. And that's because they have no idea how software development works. So yeah, I guess you'll die around this time. Let's see what Rashida has to say to us. Rashida is a representative from Carthenia, a nation recovering from a major economic crash. They're in Kazopolis City for a state visit. They've come to negotiate a mutually beneficial agreement. As they were driven to City Hall, their vehicle was attacked by would-be assistants who were thwarted by their chauffeur. So I guess they should live. Hey, Mercy, nice to see you. And it basically means the judge, who is also 37, is about to pass out. We don't know what happens if they are alive, but I don't want to kill Rashida just yet. So I guess they'll pass out, which unfortunately increased nature, which is good because we do want to balance things. It does Death Parade. Oh, I watched a bit of Death Parade. That one is a good one. And we're gonna let him live, which is going to increase peace and wealth. We are making the world slightly better. One evaluation, one tax filing at a time. So yeah, let's go upstairs and see what we have.
What a day, Grim.
Yeah, I don't really care about what you have to say to me,
Good.
Fate.
I see the correct. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
My current choice would be to skip the chat.
No interest in... Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Not really. What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Oh, not at all.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I am, quite so. Humans have some free will.
Yeah.
The life... Then there... Anything else?
Yeah, not really. Fuck you,
It
Fate.
has
You
been-
suck.
Enlightening. I bid you a good night.
I'm not interested in your tomfoolery, Fate. This time, I
Have
will.
ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Oh shit, I can buy the snow globe. Let's do that.
Well, scuttle me boat, why don't ye? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day.
Death Parade also has a
in the
sick
cave
ass
at the bottom
opening.
of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous glow. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week later.
So another day continues. Oh shit, if I shake it around, I can make... I think this basically shows the... I think this actually shows, like, the situation here. You have health, you have peace, you have wealth, and you have nature. And basically with this, I can basically see the situation of the world. Cloudy with a chance of annihilation. It's really nice to see, and this is basically going to help me track, like, what the world is at. And it seems like we needed to give peace a chance. Truth Explorer. Window shopping for planets. Could this planet be our home future? A biochemist always dies in a fire at work. They were able to buy a fleeing cat. Are we saved young biochemist for chicken flu? Chicken flu, nice. There may be hope for a planet yet. Scientists on the verge of a recruitment. Climate, potential deal in Suspect judge gone down at the hostage. Oh, that sucks. The world's oldest person is still kicking. Their family in poverty joins the multi-level marketing scheme and... Oh no, not the Yit coin. I'm guessing the Yit coin is somewhere around here. 6 humans have to die, 2 humans age 60 and older have to die, any humans with an economy-related profession have to die. So we get to kill the venture capitalist, let's go. But let's see our victims. Gideon's had great success with investing into the technology sector, especially after during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense in picking up firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've been looking into the gaming industry, trying to find anything that catches their eye, and they're a venture capitalist. This is economy related, so unfortunately you have to pass away. There we go! Yep, we can look at the... So basically, we can look at the snow globe to see what we can get. That's really nice. I like how many aids are for this game. 2 humans aged 60 or older. So we have a retired guy. And we have Jetsuits Escurti, who is 114. So these guys have to pass away, but let's see what we have to see with them. So basically we have housekeeper, basically in terms of characters, so these guys have to die, this guy has to die, banker, and investor, and then we have to kill one more, so we'll have to look after these guys later. Let's see what's up with the oldest man alive. What is this? Jetsus takes the great pleasure of listening to wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home as moving around have become burdensome. Although it's still possible. They love vanilla ice cream and bananas. And you lived a good time, but I think it's time for you to pass away. Which seems to increase peace. However, now it seems like wealth is in a low, so we'll need to see if we can get anything to help out with that. Doesn't seem like we lost anything. And with Jean-Baptiste Courtine, a retired man, Jean-Baptiste is a retired carpenter and a veteran of a long ago military conflict investment firm. Hold on. I mean, they still have to die regardless. Sorry, buddy. Oh, but now it seems like we need to find someone who can live. A venture capitalist, retired, and we have the banker, the investor. I want to look first at like people who yeah, we need to see how we'll do this. Jean-Baptiste Courtine is a military carpenter, veteran of long ago military conflict Marceau. And then we have the investor. Firuze is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their walking hours trading stock prices and buying and selling stocks to find out. Oh, no, no thank you. You are not helping here. We have Ras Rusht, widely celebrated economist, is called for preeminent American with past decade or so. Okay. It seems like we managed to increase nature, but now it seems like health and everything else is at a downturn. But we have 5 people, which means we need to kill one more. I wonder if we already got this guy. Okay, so we need her to live, so we'll get more peace and wealth. And then we need to see from here if there's anyone we don't want. Okay, we don't know this person. Shit. so we'll have to look at those. Europa is a top level gun at many multi-level marketing. Yeah. And what about the butcher? Kate never thought they'd have a stomach chopping up for meat. Turns out the trick was to dissociate and have sharp knives. They tend to slightly hastily and wasteful when handling their product. On the weekends, Kaya does street circus and focuses on knives juggling. So she's a woman who really likes knives. I don't know if we want Europa Steel going on around here. She is a multi-level marketing scheme. And it seems this actually helped out with to get their wealth balanced. So let's have her around, and it doesn't seem like it did much of a much damage. So we can pass our faxes and continue onwards. And let's go to our evaluation. Yeah. So the reason why I'm skimming the documents is because I played this game before, but I do want to concentrate.
New recruits often, yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times. I caused the dark times last time, so yeah.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Perhaps an economic crash, corruption, bad management?
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull. Off you go now, Grim.
Could be an economic crash. And it seems like today we have the Cerberus's Den, but it seems like we already talked to these guys, isn't it? Hi!
Huh? What do you want?
I'm New Grim number 60. What's up?
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
I'm good. I mean, it doesn't seem like he has any new questions, so I'm good, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to work anyway.
Yeah, we already know this guy. How about this lady?
I sure as heck haven't seen. You know, bow ties are.
Oh, she
Never go out of
actually
style.
paid attention to my bow ties. Nice.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Lots of tedious paperwork. Same as the last time I existed.
Huh. You're one of these odd reapers, aren't you? Always saying cryptic things.
Maybe, maybe not.
Can't blame you, though. Better to spice things up. This place can get hella boring otherwise. Okay, newbie, before we continue, all you gotta do is answer a series of questions and
Okay, let's do it. I love questions.
Here we go. You are given the chance to level up one attribute of your character. Which aspect would you increase?
Bonstitution, calligraphy, capestum, grimisma, scytherity, or scolligence. I'm gonna pick scolligence.
Time for question number 2. You wake up after an accident that has left you in a coma for decades. Your body. The doctors offer a solution: a cybernetic brain transplant with a personality of your choice. Which will you choose?
I'd like to be I'm gonna pick Murderbot because it's funny.
Next up, question 3. Almost there. After years of working a stable, albeit a monotonous office, this, however, has given you a chance to reinvent yourself. What will you become?
Let's pick the nerd answer.
Alright, fine. You get to cook for a group of friends, but are lacking some very, from what little you can scrounge together, which will make the best topping for a pizza.
Onions, especially if I get to shed a tear. Pineapple, 110%, always and forever. Come on, you know it's pineapple. The only choice is pineapple. Stop lying to yourself. You think you get an pepperoni, the boring options. I think we're gonna go with the... I mean, I like having onions.
We got it. Leans to stability. Start off with a nice mixture for...
I hope it's not the same thing that I get.
Concentrate, add several slices of well-smashed cucumber and some cute ice.
I'm pleased with the result.
This tells me...
Borehole!
Pick a suit. First one's on the house.
Goobas. It's pretty decent.
Heck, an understatement of the century. Now what else can I get you?
I'll be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
It is nice to see Sari again. She's probably my favorite character in the game. She's just pretty chill, you know? Who doesn't love the chill bartender? Okay. This is the week. We're near the end of the first week. And it seems like wealth needs a bit of work, peace and nature are really good. And health and we could probably do better on our health. But let's look at the news. After losing family saving in the market crash, that's sad. Respected financier had found dead after a devastating market crash, suicide suspended. Ooh, fuck. Cook bankers, master bank officials under investigations for years-long fraud. The world's oldest person finally sheds their mortal coil. And recruiter demonstrates company fractional super juice poison self. I mean, that's a good thing. Today it seems like 2 humans have to die, and we need to spare humans who seem to be helpful against the troubles. In this case, the economic crash. So, yeah. Have we seen these people? Seems like this guy is gonna help us with wealth and with that. In terms of assists, so actually keeping Brady Falk might be a good idea. Although Brady is concerned with making their boss as happy as possible, they're working increasingly worried about the nature of their job. Their boss keeps asking them to do dodgier things, which while raising profits. I think this guy actually makes things less corrupt. The issue is that it reduces the peace, but also increases the health. But I do think he's gonna be helpful. Let's see. We have 2 retired people. Kitchen manager. Oh, kitchen manager might be really helpful here. Sanskar is a very lonely person going through a rough patch of life and thus have become much sloppier when it comes to shaking up new hires or trained for food preparations and proper kitchen safety techniques. They've got better things to think about. Besides, what could go wrong? I don't know if this guy is actually pretty helpful. As soon as I read his stuff, I don't know. Titus is the light 33 and retired. Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend all time listily in constant ennui. And we have no idea what these guys can help us with. And we have Emiko Iwaoka, worked for their own life. Full fun and games mode. It's the gamer grandma, isn't it? We know that if we put her here, it's gonna increase nature and peace. So we'll have to see about gamer grandma. The kitchen manager isn't very... As soon as I read it, I don't know if he's very helpful. Online casino operator. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble but want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, and of course they have games. Oh, this guy, I don't know if we want him around. It is definitely going to help us with the health, which is a good thing. So, let's see. Defense contractor. Levi Schaefer sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer is the military. So he's selling weapons for a good cause. That's the issue. I guess I can get rid of the, I guess we can get rid of Titus. He's not really doing anything. And having Emiko around is going to help us with peace and nature, which are currently at a downsize. So I'm gonna see what doing to Titus is gonna do here. Benefactor actually seems to be a good thing with wealth and peace. Seems like wealth isn't a good chance, but it seems like we do need to increase more in peace. So if 2 people died, everyone else gets to live. This is going to lower peace, I think, but it is probably increase nature. Oof. Yeah, not the best thing, but at least nature is up. And again, she gets to live with increasing peace and nature, which is good. And the kitchen manager, I think, is going to help us out here. I hope. Oh, actually, this is actually not a good idea. Yeah. I should have gotten rid of, like, the hard one. If he dies, it's going to do that, but now it seems like we had at least 2 people. 2 humans have to die, so I'll just take the mistake and go on with it. And now it seems we basically need to have peace be in a better situation. And then there's the cloud.
That wasn't so good. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the
I don't know if I should have done with the... I'm just getting... Yeah, I can do this.
You were born for this. It's like a surge in your
I wonder if we ever find out what's the deal with this guy.
Perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Chieftain.
And I think that Grim is gonna be mad at me for going over quota.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week.
I think I managed to
Your
follow... I'm just
performance
surprised I made it this
was
far.
Interesting. I see more. It does not bode well for the... Now, where did I put those papers? Your conduct over the 7 days.
Okay, so
much
we just
so
did one
that the
mistake.
office
Even more
is-
money?
we
Yes.
do what we can. Speaking of, do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn.
I
Many
like
things-
ice cream!
What? I swear, there must have been some. As such, your 7-day evaluation, that is all.
Okay, so we
Until
did
tomorrow,
pass, but we
maybe.
did kind of fuck up. And we didn't get any money. Anything else we can buy from this guy?
Need ye
No,
cures
it's
for
only the
ailments,
robes.
So I triggered to ward off a curse.
And that's it. I think we're almost done with buying all of his shit. Oh, it's the plant department guy. Yo, plant department represent.
Who? Where? Don't know what you're talking about, Sonny.
No need to act. I'm in the know.
Oh boy, a wee newcomer filled to the brim with the know. What are you bothering us for?
I had some random questions.
Great. We just can't get enough of answering questions.
So what's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert, you know. Sort of like a herb ert.
Yeah, I get
Good
it.
for you, my friend. Say hello, Tim.
Alright, I'll catch you
Not in
later.
this lifetime, Sonny.
Hey, ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Sure, what's your poison?
Hot heat death in the universe iced coffee.
Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever
Let's,
star in the
drink
universe
it with,
blinks out of
Herbert and Tim.
existence.
It's the sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the big earthy taste of coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt.
Au revoir.
And I'll be
Your
going.
Reaper.
And we go to bed. And we go downstairs. Seems right now it's peace and health we need to focus on. But first, let's see the news. The Silver Foxes team okay. Whistleblower, that's good. Kitchen boss of fancy local restaurant found at home. Chicken flu suspected. Oh shit. Examiners have seen fine resentful letter promising to make them pay. Massive restoration efforts underway in Fostria for unknown vectors. This is testament states all assets in there. Online gambling developer found at home having choked in a morning sandwich. I mean, selling gambling to kids is not a good idea. It seems right now we are affiliated towards nature. But we do need to get more in peace and health. 3 humans have to die, and humans with religious backgrounds need to be spared, huh? Oh. logistics coordinator. Wilton is a very proficient logistics operator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply the skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Oh shit. We don't know about this guy just yet, so let's look around. Musician, engineer. Alchemist. After decades of unsuccessful attempts to turn mercury into gold, Uldar decided to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. They Hafer and mix together various chlorine and sulfur-containing compounds. I don't trust this guy. I think he should die. I think this is also going to help us increase health. Seems I was correct. So that's one dead guy who's dead. People with religious backgrounds. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment at fair eluding with finesse. They might also have the same character, 27 characters, which people might find creepy. So that's a there. Seems like we need to choose who else we're gonna spare. Part-time. And what about the motivational speaker? Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma to Mercury. True silver tongue, the smooth talker convince anyone to do almost anything. Is proselytizing a religious thing? I think we already saw this guy in our previous disaster run. Yeah, unfortunately, he has to live. Which pretty much lowered down everything, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna have to look at something to balance things out. Seems that having him die will actually increase wealth and health because of the building, but decrease it. Nature. We're fine with wealth and health I mean... Oh, it also decreases peace. So I guess he gets to live and everyone else dies? And we have... We did in fact decrease the peace, which is bad. Everyone else has to die. Which unfortunately decreased wealth because we got rid of the smooth operator. But it managed to stabilize peace in nature, so we'll have to see how we balance it out. But that seems to be what it was for today. 3 people had to die? Yes.
Grim. Great work. However, an emergency has occurred which requires...
Alright, I'll
my
report to your
utmost
cat
attention.
again.
Yes, you will be... Never mind.
Yep, we have to report to the kitty. And I think maybe we can take advantage of the fact we need to report to the kitty, you know?
I know what you're thinking.
I can buy the cat ears! Let's go!
You know why I was the scourge of the seas? Because ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once
I
we
wonder
lived
if it's
in
gonna make us
ancient
into a
tomb,
kitty.
For gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing them gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw them all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now, they are.
The cats? Oh no. And I want to see what it gives me. It's probably like Oh, that's cute! Are we a cat girl, basically? Oh, that's cute! We're a cat person! I am the knight. And I guess we'll probably have oh, I like this. This is really classy. We look like Nico Arc. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay, if that's the case, we might as well go to bed. And continue onwards. So because there's a cat, I think we can get away with some of our issues. So right now it seems that peace and wealth need to be balanced, and today is the plant department. 3 plants have to die. We need to understand which ones to get rid of. A wonderful, tiny, harmless, cute little flower growing in the side of the secret military base. Absolutely delightful. Okay. Position photosynthesis. Boom. Boom. There's this video of like a cat that's like going boom. That's what explode things is referencing. Why is he sad? Let's see. So I guess we'll have to look here. So I don't know if we had any of these guys the first time. Another blade of grass. Yabog. I should just write Yabog on every one of these cursed profiles. I'm so bored I could cry right now. Survivalist. Callie Targus. Callie is a pink rounded clump of branched tangled stems. Each one of them a mere meter long. Callie and their brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. No other plants could survive on just soil. Callie, quote-unquote, enjoys traveling beautiful architecture. Then you have the jobless Jovibara Glove Pharaoh. Is with a common name, rolling hen and chicks. Jovibarba globifera, with a common name, rolling hen and chicks, is a tiny succulent who likes sunbathing. Lives on the seaside between the rocks next to the seagull necks, never moving, enjoying the small things in life and not being eaten by a snail or not having seagulls scream at it every moment. Wow, this is a bit tough. And then we have Agiratina altisma, parent. Algiratina is also known as white snakeroot, and witchweed is a plant that grows in a cow pasture. It is 1/2 meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds with fluffy wild tails into the wind. Which means we should probably let the parent live. We have to kill 3 plants though, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can only pick 2 of them to live. Oh, this actually decreased nature, huh? And wealth. Not good. But I didn't buy an eraser, so we'll have to live. Let's see. If I have the plants near the military base live, what will it do? Increase peace. Okay, that was actually the good thing to do here. And everyone else unfortunately has to die. Increase nature by slightest, but it's fine. Increase nature by a bit. That's okay. And increase nature by a bit. Okay, that's fine. This thing was relatively easy. Let's continue onwards. Ah, yes, the peace increaser. Let's report. Let's see at what's at the dressing room.
All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
I mean, I know. Why would they do that? Who is?
Fate. Everyone in the office.
I mean, I know it. I played the game. I played these games before.
You're a void.
You're just trying... I'm a nobody. What if I make a mistake?
Burning at the stake. Drawn in... No. Not... Be seeing you.
She's just here to fuck with me. Let's report to Mr. Kibby. You know, whenever I see this cat... So... well, this was useful. I don't know if I'm gonna give him this. I'm gonna give her the sentient plushie this time. She only gave it suffering and pain. Anything we...
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular.
Okay. No, it does not seem. So we're just gonna finish and continue onwards. Have you played this? Yeah, I have. Last week. For the past 2 weeks, explode things. And last time I really fucked up. Do your job. 2 humans have to die. Let us balance this world. World peace talks restart as negotiators across the world. Supplies them with mysterious deliveries of violet bouquets. So that's why it was important to have that. Oh no, farmers move cattle to barns while burning the weed. So we actually need to get rid of the pollinator. 2 humans have to die. Let's see. So basically it's 2v2. We need to look at these guys and see. Minister. I want to see if any of these guys are new. No. This guy is new. This guy looks like Keanu Reeves. And if he dies, we get more wealth and less peace, which is going to be helpful here. We might as well read the details. So let's begin with reading the profiles before we mark people to die. Ivan Myatlov. Ivan is a student at the local Polytechnical Institute, but a real passion is hiking. They are preparing for a challenging skiing trip on the nearby mountains with a group of friends. On the completion of this trip, they will be awarded the highest hiker certification. Okay. And if they live, we don't know. And if they die, there will be less peace. Probably because a guy is dying. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see. Yvette Fernidia. Yvette has taken upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously, yet they try to do better themselves according to criticisms of probably, even though they don't 100% most of that either. So they are a 46-year-old minister who's bad at their job. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea to have this person around. But let's continue. Digital sports commentator. Alejandro is well regarded due to their mesmerizing voice, quick wit, and hot, some say spicy takes. He also exerts himself through crossplaying as a favorite video game and television show characters. Alejandro is addicted to painkillers. Oof. That's not good, Alejandro. Oh, so we don't necessarily know what's gonna happen. And this guy, before Amanda took over Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, turned their failed paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. I don't know if it's gonna be good if you're here. Let's see. If they die, what happens? Peace and wealth. So actually, this was a net positive. Ivan Myatlov is actually fine. And if we get rid of Yvette, who is pretty useless. Well, actually seems like this was a good idea. Meaning everyone, these guys need to live. Okay. Nice. And with the digital sports commentator, they get to live, but unfortunately, because they're addicted to painkillers, health slightly went down. But it seems like we're fine. There are still some people who are standing around. It's not great, but it's good. Which means we are done for the day. And then let's go up, talk with the mirror.
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
I am suspicious Reaper at heart, you know.
Yeah, we know the heartbeat. Even if it no longer beats. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper. Not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me!
To me?
Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now.
I still have no idea who this lady is. As you enter, the cat around paces the table and when irritated, meow, the cat notes while twirling. I'll take to mean this, I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself. Just a nod towards the door with their head makes it clear you should be leaving. Okay, and today it seems like...
Perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
What do we get from cigarettes? A visage, which is an equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool, straight from the old days. I'll probably take... I think I'm gonna say for the eraser. Which means we're done for today, and we'll continue onwards. Again, I'm sorry I'm a little, Oh, this is the guy who's like, zoom all the profiles today to prove you're not completely useless. I know, I mean, killing this guy is going to be a good thing. Spare any retired people if possible. A total of 7 humans have to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spare any retired people if possible. So we'll need to see which one of the retired people is worth it. But let's look at the news first. Bewildered minister stumbles off to a cliff on the ocean touring a photo shoot. Genre the Voice joins Parallax Digital Sports League as the full-time commentator. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns if it caught stalking and harassing offspring of a local crime boss. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Trans Global Incorporated. So we can either kill everybody, or we can kill everybody and then prove we are not a, you know, we're not a scrub. But unfortunately, there is no way to reset in this game. It's you really have to commit to the bit. So we just basically need to see which retired person we need to, ask, and it seems it's this lady. Shawnee is a peculiar pitcher. He keeps all roaming around town with kettle in hand, always mumbling about the kettle not being warm enough. No one knows what to say in the killer. It's a mystery. I don't know. This is pretty... But I guess we need to spare her because the game said so. I don't know. Should I... I don't know if I should, like, go after the red letter. I don't know. I think I'm gonna open a poll on Twitch. Poll. Just to see what direction we're taking this. Okay, let's see if people are answering. I am genuinely bamboozled by this, but let's see if you guys are actually answering as well. So far I see that one person said no. I mean, this is a pretty small stream. I don't expect everybody to completely obey. But I think I'll wait until then. But it does seem like the only person I need to spare is the kettle lady. Okay, so the one person who's currently answering the poll said to not listen to the letterman. So yeah, I'm gonna continue being a scrub. This lady lives. Hopefully I haven't doomed the world. I have not. I've made the world slightly more peaceful and slightly more natureful. This guy is helpful because he basically buffs up everybody. I don't know what he did, and everyone else just needs to die because of reasons. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular and critically lambasted films. Mockery and subsequent demand to prove himself drew them to psyche. Oh no, this guy's in a fucking cult. I don't know if it's a good idea. Unfortunately, they do need to die because, again, 7 people, a total of 7 humans have to die. We have 8. This is going to take a bit of a hit. AI researcher, Transglobal Inc., high-tech gadget, smartwatches. Unfortunately, you have to die as well. Death to AI, death to clankers. Clara Lopez, an attorney. Hotshot lawyer. They're most famous for winning cases and getting the victims penalty to pay damages to drink. Kill their son. They will always find a loophole to. Clara is still 21, but already a hotshot lawyer. They're most famous for winning a case and getting the victims of the family to pay damages to a drunk driver. Holy shit, this person's awful. That's pretty shitty of you. And Sept member. Praise the revelation, cries Graham. The so-called rite of Mercury and Ionis Prath of Glory. Little is known about their... Oh no. Yeah, this guy's a cult member. I don't know if it's a good idea to have them around. Even though it does seem to lower health and peace by quite a bit. But listen, it's a cult. I don't trust cults. Sunika lives a highly trained anti-poaching team. The number of the poaching incidents was greatly reduced with electric weapons. Unfortunately, it seems like it is going to... We also need to die, which actually helped us improve wealth for today. And Orisa, who's an esoteric self-help mentor, dyed rocks and anti-infused minerals. And it seems like today, seems like we managed to balance things by a bit, so we'll do that. Let's confirm our choices and continue from there. And let's look at what the cloud has to say to us.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust.
Uh-huh.
A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
This fertilizer for the new.
Ew. Come on, Grim. That's disgusting.
I mean, you're the one being weird.
Don't you think this whole business is remarkably...
I mean, kind of.
An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy. Picking and choosing.
I mean, yeah.
lives.
This place is awfully callous.
We know it. But do they? Do they know what they're doing?
Yeah, Fate absolutely knows what he's
Throwing
doing.
out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
And do you think I should do something?
We should. Shouldn't we?
Then what should I do?
Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. Seeing you.
Seems like she wants me to do it by myself. I'm not gonna get any help around here, am I?
Aye. This port offers the best trades in the universe.
Oh shit, I forgot to go to my evaluation. One sec. All of a sudden she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. They continue to stare, her head wagging in a manner that seems pleased. Today went well, even though I feel a bit proud. What the hell, Cat? What even was today? Lady Poddington sits in silence and a curious look. Hey, I'm not the one to blame. You think I caused that mess somehow? How could I have caused this? I do what I'm told. Did I cause all these deaths? Why am I even yelling at a cat anywhere? I need to contact Fate. I need answers. Will you call... Let me call Fate if I give you this. Seems like we can do that.
Yes. Why is someone calling me through the office phone?
Hey, Fate, so I may have caused a few excess deaths, maybe?
Hello? Hello? Listen, whoever you are. He's probably Grim. Okay.
Oh my god, this guy
whatever
fucking
happens,
sucks.
Things always happen in the world. So, you know, do not worry. You can always...
But... yeah, they both suck. This game is really miserable in its own special way. Its own special, dang, doodly devious way. But hey, we bought ourselves an eraser to fix one mistake. I'll take that. And it seems like today we need to kill 3 humans and spare humans with a law background. Seems like nature is... I think right now the things we need to get rid to make sure we're fine with our wealth and health. Nature is okay, actually. Ex-child actor found dead at the path of the Glory Commune after police raid. Drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide. Ah, so that's why everyone died. It's because of the cult. Entire commune dead by what seems to be an overdose at behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury Saint Ioannis. Abandoned mine shaft collapses, unidentified body found within debris. If you want to know what's inside the kettle of the old kettle puncher, it's a whole other universe! Found dead at home. Lots of drug overdoses. Investigators find massive surveillance system at the home of a dead Teth. Oh, then maybe it's a good thing we did that. Cruel irony, Hotshot lawyer Sierra Lopez found a hit and run accident driven by the same drunk driver they helped to save. Going down top 10. L. Expect things to do to raise your libido. I'm too ace for this, but thank you. 3 humans have to die and the lawyers need to live. But first... So basically the lawyer and the prosecutor need to live. And everyone else... And then we need to pick like a third person who is alive. But first look at the people we are saving and see how we balance it out. Imogen Solanas. This prosecutor has what it takes when it comes to always getting their conviction numbers up. No matter what, they'll try every trick in the book to get defendants, especially those in a different national background convict, if any, no matter... Oh man, and we have to keep her alive? That's shitty. Well, the game said so. Oh wow, it did actually lowered peace by a bit. Unfortunate. Jonathan enjoys pro bono at various work penal facilities all over the country in order to reduce sentences of minor offenders. In free time, they go... Okay, this guy actually seems to be a good balancer for that. So let's look at everyone else and see who is good for living or dying. Let's see. Adult caregiver. Everyone went to the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little to care and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving money or having to buy them fake insurance. So this guy, I don't know about him. Let's see. Aqua farmer. Tame plants, farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been an interesting fish and crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention to seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. Okay. I think that having this guy around would actually help around. Let's see about the petty thief. Dijon needs to eat to live and steal the meat. Their spouse disapproves of Dijon's life choices and lets them know that every time they're together. After a while, Dijon decide to lie about their spouse. What do you do? They decide to steal the truth. And the priest. Rasa has tried to stalwart guide to be spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms. Now in their old age, they're growing doubtful about religion in general. More suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma and of slowly creeping into theology. So this guy actually seems like a decent person to keep alive. So it means everyone else needs to pass away. So if this person lives... Seems to be a buff on peace. We don't know about everything else. Let's see. If I if I get the aqua farmer to live, what do I get from that? Better nature, but not much else. Oh, and better health. So I guess we'll make Rasa pass away because we do need a fill our quota, and it means less health but less wealth. So I don't know. It's really hard to keep this around. Okay, this was a net positive. And this was a net positive as well. The game becomes much easier where you actually know what the fuck you're doing. It's very helpful to have that snow globe. No wonder it was so expensive. I can't believe that chew toy doesn't sound happy. Never mind. Let's do defeat daily. Huh? Can I ask you? Okay, I'll be off now. And we are off now. I think we only have 400 cash money to get.
Ahoy, matey! What you know Mortimer offering you today?
And we don't have any money for anything else. So let's just go to bed and continue onwards. We have 2 more days until week number 2. So peace and health seem to be doing well. Wealth, not so much. And health seems to be actually in decent shape. So yeah, we'll have to see what we do about that. But first, let's look at the news. Aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farm which proves to be useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. Yay! Longtime prosecutor Mr. Solanus throws in their hat into the mayoral election race. Corruption in our courts, another victory for the vicious queen of terror leads to some to suspect foul play. Local hobbyist wins photo competition with fabulous frames of frame trim caught in the storm. In-depth overview, the merits of nuclear power. Lucky day! Oh, the unjustified lady did it, lucky number 13. So 3 humans have to die, and 3 humans in the field of religion have to die, and sparing humans who are artists. So, photojournalist is an artist. And, let's see. More cultists. Oh shit. Let's see, and we need 3 humans to die. We have... let's look at the cultist because that is a religious background. Sarah is the leader of the Sun Cult. Oh my god, it's the Praise the Sun Cult. I remember them. They're also the treasurer and the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult so far. Most of what they do is praising the sun whenever possible. Well, they are of a religious background, so unfortunately they have to pass away this time. Okay. Safety inspector. Let's look at the cultist. I think we already saw this lady, so I'm just gonna see what we have to do. Like, what do we lose if she dies? Must be some more nature. I mean, right now nature seems to be in a good enough situation, but... So unfortunately she has to die. Okay, so that's 2 people out of the 3 people dead. So let's look at everybody else and see what we can get. Victor Yashin. Victor graduated at the top of their class and made a fast climb in the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector for a local nuclear power plant. They've already spotted several mistakes, possibly remain. Okay, so this guy should probably live. I think we also have him. I think we already took care of this guy. So keeping him alive is actually a net positive, so we do want that around. Why would you kill the nuclear inspector, chat? Do we want to speedrun the ending of the bad ending of this game? Alia used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of her time is spent researching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired by a Dilly Clarion with the editor Clear Vigilante in a manatee-themed costume. I think that counts as artistic background. Let's continue looking. We also need to find a 3rd person to kill. Alexander make a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas from a local Pacluzis to robotics engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is deathly afraid of waffles. Pretty sure I already saw this waffle person. I guess they can die. Let's look at the axe. I don't want to see... I want to keep looking at these guys as well. Nekes has never been particularly sporty, but it is gaining fame in the axe throwing community. Their talent for the sport was discovered in rather unfortunate circumstances when they threw an axe on the sheep. The sheep thief threw it 20 minutes away, and it hit. They got out of juvie only a few years ago. Okay. I don't think I got this profile yet. I have not. And Porter Noman, a bicycle repairman. Repairing bicycles is Polder's life. They own a bicycle shop, designing custom bicycles and pimping out old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Polder's specialty. And again, we haven't gotten them yet. I'm pretty sure this person needs to live, because they do count as an artist. And maybe the bicycle repairman. Okay, cool. This was the good choice. So we need to find a third person to kill. I guess we'll kill the waffle lady. And it means everybody else that like is alive. Which actually increased our wealth. And well, this decreased our health and peace, but not by much. It's not in a good situation. So we're doing good with making better choices. Thank you, Snow Globe. All thanks to all the cool stuff we bought. Hooray! We're making better decisions. Love to see it. I hope my gift is doing well. Yep, we just gave her a little kibby. Which means now it's time... I think we already talked to these guys. Let's talk with them regardless.
Yes?
Oh, you again. Sorry, I'm not up for the sadness this time. I'm spawn number 60. What's your
The
name?
name is Frank Whipple.
Hang on, we don't have to be numbered spawns.
Well, I used to be sport, but I wanted to stand out more. You know.
And did you?
Not really.
So, seriously, I'm all ears.
You know about the butterfly effect.
I'm scared of butterfly. Yes, of course.
Well, what if I'm that butterfly?
Oh no, you're fine, late.
Fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anger.
Oh no, what if I'm also that butterfly?
I don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it. And that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
That's outrageous. That's kind of mean.
I know. Why would someone do that? I was devastated. And I still...
Devastated.
Last month, I love dogs.
Sad that it has to... No, not the dogs.
I know, right? And the people in the dog department, the absolute bad apples. I was scared for the afterlife. I was. But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Hang on, is someone just picking on you?
Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Don't worry, the name's not as cool as Frank Whittle.
Thanks. I guess I needed that. But other people, well, they just keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is. How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
They immediately sound, yeah, that's Lance Thrasher for you.
Do you know Lance Thrasher? No, it can't be. You're in a different office. Frankly, I don't understand what's so special about Lance Thrasher. So, I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
You don't hold back, do you?
But then Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk. Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance.
And then they put a stapler in your strawberry jelly?
And all those other things.
That's intense. I totally feel better about my problem. What do you think? Why do you think it's them?
The culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything.
I mean,
with a marker.
yeah, that's a pretty big giveaway.
So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
You should get back at Lance, make them leave you alone.
You're right. See, I'm already ahead
I like
of you.
this guy. He's super funny.
I've been working on this epic prank.
Epic prank? What is it?
Cascade. I am going to completely wrap.
I think you
all
can
of
be a little better at
Lambstash's
that.
belongings in tinfoil and tape.
I think you can do
And
better.
when they go to the kitchen to get some scissors, bam! A cupboard full of tennis balls. Crushed. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling inspired now.
I don't know if it's a good
Thank
idea.
you, friend. I need to go and get this set up.
I can't believe I encouraged tomfoolery in the office.
Ah, I should have known.
It's you! I've seen you warble around the cellar somehow
Something
through
of
the...
the
What's going on,
antediluvian.
strange fellow?
I'm the strange one, am I? Oh, fairly put, I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive. The archive of all the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
I figured as much.
More than you are able to conceive. Ah, yes, I see promise in you, Spawnling. You see, the archive sprouts a mind. Those were the days. We were so young then, Faith and I. There was little in the archive initially.
Faith
but
was
it didn't take
younger.
long for
How
it to
old are
start
you
growing.
two?
Pay attention. Don't get sidetracked.
I
That does allow
am
you to mess
perfectly
with the
tracked,
structure
good
of this
sir.
dialogue.
At least he's self-aware.
We must proceed on topic and in an orderly manner.
Nerd.
The archive kept expanding
Until...
until it achieved awareness of a sort.
This guy's pretty funny.
Consciousness, but not a kind you'll easily recognize and engage with. We couldn't foresee this happening, the awakening of the archive. Its development into a unique...
What does it
nothing
want?
much, as far as we can tell. It just exists, expands,
I love a random
endures.
eldritch abomination in
The
my video
three-
games.
Perhaps, but so is all life. If you could... The archive is now immeasurable. No one's managed to delve into the very oldest corners. Nobody knows what lurks deep within.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned it doesn't have a true center, and it doesn't adhere to natural spatial...
Great, I'll never
rules.
come into the archives.
You could not, even if you wanted to. Only professional archivists allowed. Ah, it calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoy
This character
that
is really
talk.
cool. Well, I guess we'll go to bed and continue our routine. And on to letters we go. Ooh. Okay, let's look at what we did. The sun seems even dimmer, even when it's visible due to the constant cloud cover. Actually seem to be doing... Everyone seems to be good. Yay! Strange ritualistic force murders have stumped the police. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to the brake malfunction. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have left the maybe I shouldn't have let the bicycle guy live. Local woman chokes at a waffle and dies. Parliament to discuss waffle ban. Oh, the humanity. Unanimous vigilante prevents another attempted robbery. Charity auction takes place in rural Cosmopolis. Huh. So today we have... Jesus Christ! 6 humans have to die! So we need 6 humans. And anyone from the left side of the bundle. Oh man, that's gonna be a really big hit. And anyone... So we need 6 humans. 3 and all the people on the left bundle. Oh my goodness. So this bus driver would have been dead either way. Sahira is a downtown bus driver. They're pulling double shifts to get rid... Oh man. That's really sad. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to die, buddy. Less wealth and less peace. I'm sorry. An ambulance driver. That's transportation as well. Oh my goodness, it's just one big awful accident. Ike is certain that Speeda is the most... Oh yeah. This guy... this guy... The speedster. And the professor also needs to pass away. Lucien has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. They are well known for their welcoming and demeanor, yet whispers travels about shady and inappropriate deeds. Oh, die, I guess. I don't feel bad about you dying, you fucking, you are being shitty to your students. Now I need 3 more people. Now I need to look for 3 more people. Teacher? We're not keeping her alive actually helps with wealth and health, which is actually a good thing. Retired lady. We have no idea. We haven't seen this lady previously. This person is a sailor. Sailor counts as transportation, I think. Martin loves huge battleships. The bigger the better. What do huge battleships have? Huge guns. Martin also loves these. Martin also loves many things about working an enormous battleship that he can't even verbalize all of them. Oh my god, I have to kill an autistic person. Hail executioner. Yep, that's what the game requires me to be. Six people have to die. So that's 2 more. So I guess we'll just look at everybody else. Policy continuing. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all the energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Oh, this guy can die, I guess. So that's 5 people. Means we need 1 more person, so let's look at everybody else. This lady's retired. Maybe this is a grandparent with a strange grandchild named Guy with whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a cold country home where they spend some time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. And we haven't seen this person yet. And we have Connor C. Noland. Connor is an avid fan of found footage horror, which inspired them to directing films of their own. They recently found a series of educational videos using found footage aesthetic to tell how not to get stabbed, the fundamentals of knife battles. And we have the firefighter, but so basically need to see who we kill from here. I guess we can just kill the retired lady. And Roland. Roland has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their lives. Okay, this guy's actually fine, so it's either the film director or the retired person. I'm gonna let chat decide this. Because we can't metagame this. We have to go off vibes. Who wants another poll? The film director or the grandma? Let's see what you guys answer, if at all. Seems like we got 1 vote for Connor. To the 1 person who is actually watching the stream. Seems like Connor is there. Seems like no one wants to kill the old lady. Don't mind me, I'm just waiting. And it seems like Connor is to be dead. Sorry. But you kind of brought it on yourself, lad. Which means the grandma is living. The sweet grandma gets to live. Which is giving us... it seems like peace. A slight a peace increase. A peace offer, if you will. Oh, we still have an unmarked profile. Yeah, fireman gets to live as well, I guess. We still have an unmarked profiles? What? Oh, and the student and the teacher gets to live as well. Let's go to our eval. Seems like Fate is back in the office.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
I'm just here to work.
I certainly missed your... So, but before that... Where did I place those papers? Please. Right. Seems to be correct.
Is there a problem?
No. In essence, you are a solid... There is little to criticize in your conduct. Except perhaps
You don't
for the
need.
minor
You mean I
lack of
don't think on my own?
Nothing so grand, but do you really think life is all about following rules? One might expect at least you are dependable. Now, obviously, you are to
Oh
be
my
granted
goodness.
a small bonus.
Fate is just playing games with
No
me.
one can argue you have not earned
Fate is just playing games with
Keep
me.
it up.
Honestly, that's to be expected.
The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Back from our booty, are ye?
Yep. And we're to get another eraser. Let's go in. We got our new mistake fixer, and we have 2 weeks. Let's look at what we did. Charity event organized by local firefighters, enjoyed by parents and children. Like local wildlife, reportedly happy for this morning for some reason. Cosmopolis suburbs announced record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Cosmopolis media aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. Ambulance gets broadsided by a truck, 1 dead, 7 injured. Oof. Downtown traffic disrupted by a massive pileup. Amateur film director gets stabbed while in a knife fight. Hold on, I need to get rid of the bot. There we go. Young sailor shoots self out of a huge cannon. Were they not blown completely to bits, you would have seen their enormous smile. At least they died doing what they loved. CEO of social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Huh! I didn't expect that. Anyways, what do we have for today? 6 humans have to die! Oh my goodness. 3 scientists have to die, and 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. So we get 1 freebie and 2 must-haves. So 30 and younger. So this guy needs to this person needs to die. 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 Let's see. Yeah, so these 2 need to die. But everything else is like a free choice. This is one of the tougher days, huh? Humans are so easily corrupted. Gwendolyn Chi, not network engineer. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure what their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not that they dreamed of doing this with their life. They're barely just content enough that their large family depends on their income, and unfortunately, you are 30 and younger. Fortunately, you need to pass out. Unfortunately, you need to die. I'm sorry. And the archaeologist. I'm guessing historian also counts as scientist, but I'm not sure. It's a little, I'm a little befuddled by that, phrasing. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached. Seems like, it's the Indiana Jones guy. Gets to die. Okay. And then we have, 3 people. We have to kill 4 more people. So let's, see. Tress Collision, a smuggler. There isn't a thing Tress won't smuggle in and out of the country. Whether it is, you'll find her way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden, not even principles. Okay, this is a gimme. Killing him helped to increase peace and wealth, which is nice. 3 more people. Historian. Well, when they were still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general. Up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, reducing their innate interest in societal issues to bring greater knowledge of history and the material structures that affect our lives. I think history is humanities, not sciences. I don't see much of a reason to kill this guy. Literary critic. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from the moment onwards that their best friends will only be found in the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens! Sheesh. Okay, and then we have hacker and vigilante. Let's begin with the hacker. I lurk in the night, reaching for bloodsuckers. Everyone has said the authorities many times. They claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against those terrors of the night. But are vampires surprisingly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's no. 90. Online alias Cryptomancer was inspired to become an IT specialist hacker by reading old cyberpunk novels. They were arrested and banned from using any computers for 15 years until they crashed the Cosmopolis stock market. They're still very interested in modern cryptography algorithms. I don't know if keeping them alive is a good idea. So it seems like that was actually something someone we wanted to keep alive. So. Yeah, it's better than decreasing them, so I'll just keep it around. So this person lives, which means we'll have to see. Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working at local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around to stop being an office drone. It's a little hard. I guess we can get rid of the vampire hunter. They don't seem to be really helpful to society. And they are a vigilante. Actually seem to be the better choice, so I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to kill 2 more people. Why is this face a tomato? I don't know. You tell me. I don't see much of a reason to keep the literary critic around. So I guess I'll just get rid of the office worker and hope it doesn't fuck me in the ass. Not drastically. Which means we need to pick 1 more. Literary critic doesn't seem to be much helpful anyways, so less health and more nature, I guess. Probably because he pokes people with pens. And this guy gets to live. Wealth and peace. Okay. I think this is it. We got our 6 people who died, and oh shit, I misread. I mean, but we didn't have any other scientist people. I don't understand what the game wanted from me. We only had 1 person. This is what happens when tomatoes. Yes, perhaps. I'm a little confused.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You
World
have
peace, cool. One of the best
Your
gags in
grandeur
Jujutsu
grows with every
Kaisen.
passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Okay.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Same as last time. You should let me ask questions instead.
And skip the endless delights? I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate... Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about this. All according to my plan.
Your plan to do what? This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been
Not
a
really.
while since
Rather
we
get
had
back
a-
to work.
Oh, one more thing. Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
Tough luck. I'm sure you'll manage.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
I mean, we know the gerbil squeaks on their own, but yeah. Let's see.
Shiver me timbers.
Nope.
Ye sure can't get enough
Nothing.
of the
We don't have
opponent.
enough money for anything. So let's just go to bed and continue onwards. Okay, seems that so far we're doing a really good job of managing the world. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts over Theridin. Welcome to our history and new series of the structures behind the shifts and changes of society. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. Reading later, trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. Ex-hacker hired as an IT security consultant for the Qualis Digital Entertainment and AI research company. Vampires are real. Vampire hunter found dead in alley with 2 puncture marks in her throat. Ooh, so vampires are real. Pretend to be surprised. Murder-suicide note to read. I was wrong in the wrongest way. Vampire fanatic claims they have information. Who called the vampire hunter a meese? The prison system has failed society. The conditions in most prisons are abhorrent and only create more criminal behaviors. I mean, yeah. Until 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposites bundle need to die. Okay, so it's the unemployed and legendary guitarist, unfortunately. Seems like we began like a vampire plotline. But let's look. Chase, the legendary guitarist. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast that even cameras can catch up. They are an idol to any ambitious guitarist to be. And unfortunately, you have to die, which unfortunately decreases our wealth. Matthias has been following the escapades of Erwin and Ramis for a while, while getting more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They've been luring them in creepy manners and dark alleys, which unfortunately means that vampires have to die. Oh shit, I got confused. Shit. I don't know if I can take this back, but I'll try.
Nope. I need to live with the actions of my
consequences of my actions, I guess. Wait, what? I guess I can put it like this. Alex is no stranger to some good old ultra violence, taking him some ultra vibes. I mean... But they are an ultra violent person, so you're gonna have to die. The dog's shelter will be fine. Kamal has been into robotics. Used to work... I guess you live. We do need to get that wealth balance back up. So let's confirm our choices and continue from there. And go upstairs. Oh, it seems like we actually have something here. What is it? I'm gonna go back to being a cat girl. Maybe it's the suit? Death in tuxedos. Oh, this is actually really cool. I want this. It looked like I'm looping. I look like I'm slowly melting. Okay.
Grim, my fellow, should I become a writer?
I have an
I could
inkling of
write
what
many
you'll write,
compelling
so
works of
maybe
fiction.
not.
Now, Grim, you cannot so easily predict the mysteries of art. I shall continue my... all the files.
Okay.
Well, off you go now.
Yeah, maybe this guy shouldn't become an author. He's probably gonna fuck up society. I think the moral of the story is that people should just not be authors.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Let's get the burn just to see what it gives us.
Smokes
The
are
unholy
deadly,
smokes.
you know. A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Mm-hmm. It's always nice to hear what you have to say for yourself. I wonder what it is that, Okay, it's not a hat. Is it like a different face type? Oh my god, I can change my gender! Gerald. Because smoking, but I want to be a kibby. I want to be a kibby. I mean, not I think the Grim has any gender to begin with. Okay, let's continue. To the Grim office we go. Seems like Guelph is in a bit of a shitty situation, so we need to find a way to raise it up, and maybe help. But first, guitar virtuoso found dead in their hotel rooms, unexamined, suspects unexpected stroke, intense debates ensue as freelance engineer unveils custom-designed combat robots with extensive weapon attachments. Maybe I shouldn't have killed a robot scientist. Matthias Bard, arrested for the murder of vampire hunter, confesses for poking 2 tiny holes into the neck. Oh my goodness. Arrest is a cover-up. The truth is out there. Vampires are racing their trucks. Ultra-violent guards beats ultra-violent resistance. Gets stabbed during a riot. Team of ragtag oil drillers sent to outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact threat. Are we seeing the start of an apocalypse, or is it just climate change? Oof, that's a little too real. Tax evasion concerns local government, possibly leading to cuts in infrastructure funding. Today, all humans in the bottom row have to die. So, yeah. We have the drill master. Bruno is an infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working in deep sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their offspring, yet have been attempting to reconnect to make things work. Bruno, I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but you need to die. Which helped to increase wealth, but decreased nature. But nature seems to be good, all things considered. And Semyon Vincila. I think we already got this guy, didn't we? So if he dies, it actually gives us a peace and health increase. And the industrial chemics. Verity has been working in the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging. So it seems that we actually want to kill her because, again, bottom row. I'm sorry, Verity, you got bottom road. Which means everyone else, It got yelled at the other day, but I'm sure everyone, public services like roads and street lighting. So it seems like it's a good thing to keep her alive. Actually help to get health back into the nice little house with the satellite. We finally have Wi-Fi. Rico Papillon, email scammer. Unfortunately, it seems that because they're top road, we need to obey, but I don't know if I want to obey. If they live, it's not a really good thing because it decreases peace, but And the hairdresser, the experimental hairdresser. I like how keeping her alive keeps disturbing, like keeps the world gives it. Oh no, I don't want this guy. No, I don't. I think that killing him is a good idea. I know it's a bit like there's certain characters like I knew that like once I get them alive, they fucked up my run. And I know I'm disobeying, but I'll just put him in the bottom row and cheat. This person dies. We can't have media moguls. We can't have media moguls alive. If it does, it absolutely fucks up my run, makes it like total dystopia. Which means no money.
Deathspawn. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler?
I know your
without
plan,
them?
and I've got serious doubts.
My plan? I do not comprehend your reference.
Let's not play ignorant. Suffice to say, I know. Regardless, your plan has flaws. There could be alternatives.
All right, let us entertain the notion of this hypothetical plan. What might be your objections?
Well, let's help them build some sort of utopian society.
And what help would that be?
It's better than this and we laden nihilism. They could achieve.
You assume some utopia would lead them to endless life, right? And alas, if only that were possible. But it is not.
We're immortal, aren't we? What's so different with humans?
We are essentially magic, while they are mundane
I like arguing
reality.
with this guy. He deserves to be argued
Realistic matter, atoms, cells, proteins, endless biological processes.
I wonder who voices this
They
guy.
will always break down because they exist in a land of rules.
Screw physics then.
The end is inevitable, and for it to be different, the whole universe has to change. But then it will not be the same reality.
But what if it's worth a try?
Grim, everything would have to be remade with different rules. And for that to happen, this world would still have to end first. That is the dilemma.
No, Fade, you're just being a dick.
Recreating the universe using fundamentally different physics and logic. We can go into the sweet release of nothing. If there is nothing, there is nothing to worry about. It
Are
is
you
just
sure?
easier that way.
Are you so into comfort that you'd rather give up?
You do not understand yet. But you will, eventually. Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
I hope I did a decent job here, because I don't know if we can talk him out of it. I'll say nothing and leave. Fuck you, Grim. Fuck you, Fate. Yep, I know I knew I made a mistake. But it's fine. I guess we'll go downstairs and continue from there. Media mogul dies after some case of illness. Okay, I want to see. Is January here? Because January fucking sucks as well. Some case of illness, law enforcement suspense. Chemist uses mass experimental government to seek the ban of dangerous de-aging research. Unidentified body found in lake. Accidental drownings presumed. Team of astronauts sent to detonate asteroid threat. Valiantly give lives to complete the mission. Uh-huh. Seems that actually getting Miss Anja was actually good. Every other profile has to die. So basically it means we need to kill 4 people. So let's see what helps us here. Right now it seems we need to increase peace and nature. Joe Bing, retired, estranged from their child's life. Jop dreams of gaining their favor. By passing the pipes home necklace. Indeed hard to perform while they live due to a restraining order. Let's begin with the easiest ones. Niger is secretly researching the genetic code combining in plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears. They also dream of a pet hedgehog with an actual hedge instead of spines. So far the research has been costly, but they believe it's for the greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. So they're a bit cuckoo bananas. Rufa and Doll. Rufa enjoys spending their days at home. Recently, they agreed to become surrogate for a same-sex couple. Another perk of being a stay-at-home parent for Rufa is the possibility to plan the peacecraft at any moment. Okay. Rufa seems to be pretty harmless. Bartomeu Sotomayor. Bartomeu experienced a spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese with questionable origin on a vacation. Now they spend their lives spreading their newfound wisdom to anyone willing to listen. The path of the cheese enlightens you. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities. They also sing fire at home. Vivian takes care of their 4 wonderful cats. I guess we can kill the geneticist. She, as it likes to be called, enjoys building and restoring muscle cars at their leisure time. It gives them solace in an otherwise monotonous life. Yeah. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of leaves exclusively with leaf blowers starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes the machine don't concern him one bit. So I think we need to get rid of him. So let's get rid of the geneticist, because they do seem to be pretty sus. Let's get rid of the janitor, because they are poisoning themselves. Let's get rid of the Gru. Actually seem to be the better choice here. A gamer mom, yeah. Do gamers have a right to live? That's my question. And I guess we'll get rid of the retired guy because he's old. Which actually seemed to be a net positive. And everyone else gets to live. I like how the gamer decreased nature, that's pretty funny. Okay, cool. We actually remembered how to do this prompt because it is pretty challenging. But first,
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
what now?
The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim. Read.
Are you just gonna piss me off? That's my name, so I'm not hurting anyone personally.
Of course not. You're pure and clean. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
You're obviously gonna do it, so let's just skip the review.
Well, yes. Grand artistry
Is
and
the
all
propeller
that.
hat an option? I haven't seen it.
Anyway, we have some official
The 0 out
business
of
to take care
10
of,
game,
yes?
we have no option to put a propeller hat.
Nothing amiss here. Now I bid thee goodbye. The
Oh my
inaugural
goodness.
words of
And then
the
it means
greatest
the cat is
novel
in
of
control,
all
which
time.
means I have a little more creative liberty.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sail.
Let's take this. We haven't taken this outfit yet.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were
Propeller
sailing
hat
round the
Malkuth.
South Pole eternally.
It always goes
Freezing
back to
on
Project Boon, doesn't
blinding
it?
storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Okay. Let's go to bed and continue onward. Wait. I want to see the funny robe. Oh, we can do it. We can be Christmas Kibby. Or a vampire. Or a wild or a witch. I like the witch one, actually. Which means now it's time for the next one. How wild? I don't know. Anyways, it seems like the world is doing pretty okay. Charming real tale of maths professor helping a young maths genius to be turned into a film. Office clerk wins local race tournament to spectacular underdog dark horse display. Donates prize money to charity. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting stuck in the head with flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Crow's Bohemian Waffle House getting popularity. I thought waffles were to be banned because someone choked on them. The last 3 humans coming in from the facts have to die. I'm guessing it's these guys? I'm gonna reset. I really hate this prompt. It's super confusing. I'm guessing it's these ones. Okay, let's see. We have a money launderer. Yeah, this one dies, which increases death in nature. Let's see. Receptionist. Corolius tries to spice up their rather monotonous lives by flirting with customers at work. Things didn't go very swimmingly in that regard until the day Corliss started wearing their late grandmother's heirloom necklace. And now one client seems very interested. I think I'm gonna... I'm sorry, I have to obey orders on this one. What? Nothing happened? Nothing happened. And the third person, a kidnapper. I think they're getting rid of the kidnapper is actually going to help us out here, which means everyone else can just live. Unless fucking January is in there, in which case she dies because she screwed up my run. Christopher Wyatt is a money launderer. So these three guys are dead. And we have the homemaker. Cone is a busybody who goes around claiming to be the most informed, boasting how they've succeeded on their own merit alone, while demanding everything go their way, no matter their circumstances. They feel like they've been given a priority over others and feeling it perceived. Well, we didn't see much of a reason to kill this Karen. Oh, Carone, like Karen, haha. I guess they'll continue being a menace to society, even though it makes everyone upset. We have an unemployed man. We have yet to meet. Seamus lost their parents at age 3 and was raised by a non-foster family at an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find the legendary Skull of Death, an artifact supposedly gives one the power to live forever. You can try to do it. And then you have, Unworn Podge. Ami is a gifted hunter who recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to create... I think I know already what it does. It reduces nature. But unfortunately it does seem to... And that actually seems to, like, knock her nature down, which is unfortunate. Amira has a secret child with an inmate and is the main supplier of narcotics in her prison. On this side, they're developing a nationwide cost-cutting regimen to automate the whole prison system, removing all personnel, leaving only robots. I don't know. I don't know. Unfortunately, I had to let her live. I'm not thrilled about how this day went. Let's go upstairs.
Grim. Oh, right. I see the exact... Yes. That should suffice, I imagine?
How can I ask more questions, maybe?
Questions. Questions. Perhaps your questions will assist me.
What do you think dying is light?
Yet, I imagine it would be...
But what if this is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. And nothing. Any other questions?
Fine.
Goodbye, Grim.
Oh my goodness, this fucking guy. Fate is just thinking about how to screw up my run this time.
God blimey! You're looting! All me wares.
I mean, yeah. And it doesn't seem like we have enough money to buy anything regardless, so we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna finish the day and move on to the next one. Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Did the new prison regimen turn massive security into actual hellscapes? Oh, fuck. That's pretty bad. Local mountain cat population dwindling, food chain ruined. Oof. Receptionist strangled to death with her own necklace. Local scandalmonger. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. before turning her action to stunts, Farah was into gymnastics, hand-to-hand combat, and parkour. Their honed mind and body is now used for doing amazing, just weird tricks. Their latest idea is a classic. I mean, environmental activist is actually a good thing, so we'll keep him alive just for the sake of getting nature back on track, even though it seems to remove wealth. All Martin wants to do is be creative, but harsh reality has forced them against their will into a situation they have no control of until they return from military service, that is. Gabriel is very dignified. They work as a valet in a mansion and are admired by any other workers. They make no movements which could be construed as redundant. Once they were suspected of gruesome murder, even though they were impossible for them to be the murderer. Well, they are suspicious. Let's look at immunologist. Cuneo hopes to unlock the secrets of the immune system to make it efficient in fighting diseases. Cuneo spends more time in the lab, which tries to get... Yeah, this guy's fine. Mostly sober throughout their life, Forrest has recently taken up heavy drinking to keep their mind off the dead person's necklace in their possession. It meant to sell to a hefty sum, but almost as the necklace demands to be worn. I guess we'll just get rid of the valet and everyone else gets to live. Hopefully it won't fuck up the system. See what this gives us. Less health, but more peace. And let's have them live. Even though it wasn't the best answer. Only one person seemed sus in my opinion, but I don't know. It's this prompt is very challenging. Not that it matters that much because we have the kitty. Oh no, this again?
Haha, it is a weekend after all. And the free time...
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim. So, perhaps you are wondering about... but what, to be honest. Now, I must...
Which means we get freedom to, go off script, I think. We need to make sure that we don't just, like, fuck around. I know these people already. I wonder if we'll get something new prompts with them.
Look at one must welcome.
I don't actually
What brings
I like your style, Florian.
I don't need a sycophant. Just be impressed. You're still fate. I suppose.
What do you think of fate?
Capable and performance from I am with blood and
You're so avant-garde.
It is called salvation.
What does fate think of your grand ideas?
I don't get to in the eye, for that is what.
It seems like we already know these guys, so there is not much of a reason to talk to them again.
Hey there. I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for
Oh, I'm not looking for a
years.
chat this time. Not obvious, huh?
It is. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Yeah, I can also tell by these dark circles.
Damn it. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work?
I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing?
I have a snow globe, actually.
Don't tell me you're actually using that cocker app. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to. The instructions are... And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations? Huh. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
In my case, reading the news helps me make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Wow, life without decisions, that's the dream. Actually, I feel like making the decisions to leave.
Huh. Suit yourself, stranger.
Why,
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Don't know. I still have trouble deciding.
Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives that makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices have the correct results?
Some of the tasks get a bit confusing.
Like there's a tinge of one ought to heat instincts. But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep.
I keep hearing voices.
That's so. Well, wait, so you got a mirror that reflects back? It's not like I can hear it. Or maybe it's your becoming a Reaper ain't easy. But what do I know? I'm just a barkeep. So that
Someone
makes me
contacted me
only
using a
half
profile.
Oh? What did this mysterious
Asked me to
entity
mark
do?
everyone to death for one.
And you following? Or what?
No, I'm more of a rebel. I don't follow orders.
But you follow fate's orders. Elsewise, truth be told, what else you got in mind?
Any thoughts on
That
Florian?
one? They tried it. At least when it comes to the job. Nothing. Don't. Here's to hoping they won't. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Au revoir, Little Reaper. Okay. I guess I wonder if I have some things I can buy.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
I guess I'll save up for another eraser, which is more expensive this time, which makes sense. I mean, the cosmetics are nice, but yeah. It's more important to get these damn erasers to fix my mistakes. Local pawn shop owner goes on stabbing spree. Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have left the... Maybe I shouldn't have put the pawn... Probably should have die. Fuck! Bowling ball flies off a very drunken doctor, crushes foot of colleague. Researcher just effective genetic engineering still decades away. Valley found gruesomely murder, an ironic twist and trope. Oof. Oh no. 5 humans have died, one human has to be spared, that's of utmost importance. So we need to see who we want to get rid of. I think okay. So this person dies. And we need to make sure we kill we get the right person alive. Theophania Einer. Theophania is the latest heir of the Einer family. Their family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with the initial Monder Sea consultant firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into art prismatic conglomerate known as Sundowner Security Services. Sundowner? Like Metal Gear Rising? Holy shit! For all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza. They live with their mother and have no clue how to mission their lives and they're wasting the world's resources. Well, if you're being a waste of space, then you're being a waste of space, buddy. Actually seem to be the good call here. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that microscale steam mechanics are wholly doable. They dream of creating microscale model steam train by using the soon-to-be available technology. Maybe that can be useful. Submarine commander. In their youth, Evelyn had read the ruin of Anvar Jules. The teenage commander. Okay, submarine lady. We have Bruno Griffiths, mercenary artillery hires birder. I think we know if we keep him alive. I guess this time they die, which is gonna help us with our peace. Yeah, let's. I think having the geologist might be a good idea. The CEO doesn't seem to be very providing. Hopefully I made the right choice here. No, I did not. Ah. Fuck it. Okay, this was actually a decent call. And this person... Okay, cool. We balanced everything out correctly. Again, sorry I'm not really yapping. This is mostly just my... I'm going pretty quick because this is my second run of the game. I don't see a lot of reason to continue meandering about things I don't know.
People throw when nothing bad happens.
What people?
The same people who often feel sad, angry, scared when nothing is happening.
Uh-huh. What's that to do with parades?
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death? Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
I mean, I'm fine with having an equilibrium. I'm guessing that means that things are going okay. Jeez, there's just something eerie about that rubble drill. Yeah, I know how to see the violence inherent to the system.
Grim. Ah, you. Such a transphobe.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily. So, off you go.
Okay. Let's continue onwards.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Let's keep saving up the money for the damn eraser. Because you know me, I make mistakes. Spawn mail. Okay, final week. Hopefully things do not go. 2 humans have to die. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of the youth. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into mountainside, 3 confirmed dead. Sundowner taking a massive hit to their stocking change today as the CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Deep ocean exploration submarine Leviathan disappears. Oh, that's a little too real. Great calmness, so that's nice. Orel is hanging on while their already high living expenses keep raising. They certainly can't do great things with their art degree when they get around to finishing it. And there's... Okay, so this guy seems to be pretty useless. Kevin, pretty useful. I think that this guy, if they die, it decreases nature, so they live. So Tomato Guy gets to live. And let's see what about the helicopter pilot. Blaze works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much they fly around all day, even when the employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money fuel is taken for taxpayer funds. Oof. That's a waste of money. Rosine Dawes livestream, they play some games. I think that keeping them around would give us a slight nature increase. This guy doesn't really do much, so I guess we can kill them. Slight peace decrease, but not by much. And let's have the farmer live. And let's have the helicopter live streamer die. I don't know, but he is the flyer of theirs, so let's just get rid of the live streamer. Which is really sad. Maybe live streamers don't have any rights, me included. And then see what happens with the helicopter pilot. Oh, I shouldn't have kept him alive. Oops. We'll need to balance nature again, shit. Oh well. I have a feeling we're in a different track from the previous run, which is at least good.
Grim?
How was your break?
Adequate. Nah. Right. I see. Whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I living? Because the rest of highest management thought it. Because they thought to. Because, as was reminded, the same
Death and
goes.
taxes?
Yes. Either way, the nerve they have. No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking
Get
it out
fucked,
on you.
Faith. You are a buffoon. You're an asshole. I don't. If you're inconvened, that's no.
Yo ho ho!
That's
What
no
can
skin of my back.
today?
Today I need to go with the flow, which means I can increase nature. Food shortage slightly followed by giant beans. Many governments cancel meeting due to excessive passing of gas. Consultancy, is that a form of dark magic? Okay. I want to see if there's any familiar ones here. No? All these seem like new stuff. So I guess we'll just go with our gut and do a read. Essie Kovalainen. Essie is a professional project advisor, also known as a consultant. They get paid inordinate amounts of money for consultations, which are these vague events where they tell companies to do things. When they're not working, love tea, cross-stitching, and I am for smashing the patriarchy. Let's see. Enthusiastic outdoorsman Lale has been skulking the forest around Cosmopolis City since they were a little kid. With every passing year, they've been grown heard of many organizations decided to set up camp in the middle of the forest when they... I don't know. This guy seems pretty sus. This guy seems plenty sus, actually. What? Basically, I think we can kill how many people we want. Police officer. Marcus wants to one day be a detective, but they also enjoy being a beat cop. They have ingrained prejudices about people from different ethnic and cultural backgrounds. They're actively working on trying to break free of these prejudices. This has created dangerous situations, but also saved innocent lives. I don't know. Let's see. Shahi Konoi. Ashaki loves nature and enjoys planning, so they decide to put these two together. Their main expertise is environmental restoration. Oh, I think this person should probably live with We Want Nature to Thrive. Yep, nature increase. Nice. Security guard, Darius Diavanti. Darius really messed up their grocery store security job, which is why they now guard a hill of dirt in a construction site. At night, they keep hearing odd sounds and seeing bizarre visions, and no one believes them. To avoid getting fired, they've decided to keep quiet about the strange things in the night. I think I'm gonna let chat decide, like, both of some of these. Asteroid Hunter. What begun as constant stargazing as a child turned a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroying unit of the military. Sounds like a good thing to get it. Sounds like a good thing person to keep around. Pig farmer? Io has been herding pigs for 40 years, continuing the long line of pig fire. Oh, let's see. Keeping them... We can start the Boots plot again, but actually, because this is a different run, I'm going to keep this alive. Okay, so we have biology teacher. What does the biology teacher do? Kalia teaches biology at evening school to adults. It's much less frustrating than teaching over-energized teachers at regular high school, and it can actually be pretty fun because they can go out drinking with their students. Everyone's an adult there after all. I don't know. I think I'm gonna ask chat to, like, help me pick the other guys. So we're gonna open a few polls. And then in this case, if we fuck up, I can blame it on Chad and not on me. No one knows how the fall from grace of Orlando began. Once they lived in heroic lives, so it's said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days, they work as a middle-aged assistant, post-middle-age assistant at the morgue. Let's see, if I keep them alive, what do I get? Not much. Maybe it should have been finer to kill them. Okay, let's see. Biology teacher who drinks with their students. Kill. Spare. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. For the few of you who are actually paying attention. See if anyone's voting even. I know it's a bit of a small crowd. I really like this track, it's so good. The radio was a really good investment. Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone's voting right now. So I guess I'll just go with my gut. I guess I'll just flip a coin, let's see. Yep, no one answered the poll. Seems like this says she gets to live. I mean, they're all adults. But their motivations are kind of sus. Doesn't seem to be... Okay, this was actually... The coin was actually correct in this one. Okay. Let's see. The security guard who is not paying attention. Live or die. Seems like I'm told to spare this person. I'll go with the coin. Actually seem to be decent. Worth keeping the peace. The police officer who has some prejudices they need to work on. Live as well? I don't know. I mean, they seem like, as far as police officers go, they do save innocent lives, so maybe that's the correct option here. Yeah, doesn't seem to be, actually seems to be a decent thing. And the project advisor, live as well? I'm all for smashing the patriarchy. But I don't know. Either way, someone died here. I hope I didn't fuck up with just relying on the coins. But I do like that sometimes.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
I think they're meaningful.
But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
No, it won't.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
Oh my god,
They're
Faith,
ephemeral
no,
beings.
we've been over this. You
It's
can't
no
do
good
this.
outcome.
You can't do this shit.
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you. I'm really not here for this, so how about we skip it?
You wish for a daily performance, fine. Oh yes, you absolutely did everything correct today. such.
Oh god, I'm
meticulous,
gonna
but
soft
sometimes-
moan.
Well, that concludes our meeting. Good night, Grim.
Yeah, that was a little pervy. I hope I didn't fuck up my run.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
I'm fine, but thanks for asking.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Yeah, a bit.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits? Stretch a bit? The world won't...
I'll do a posture check and step up.
Probably.
This is thanks for carrying?
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. Took my stretchies. It seems we're getting close to the end. So here's to hoping we get a better ending, and then I can and then we'll probably do something else next week. Let's end the day. And today one human has to die. Militia leader mauled by a bear. Deserted sand quarry turned to an ecological sanctuary. Nice. Medical worker escapes on death by mysterious means. Local pig farmer breeds perfect pig, becomes millionaire. And then we just basically cut off the green boots plot. Big asteroid alert. It's coming right at us. Oh no! Okay. We haven't seen these guys, so we're basically gonna have to decide. Mie has been recently appointed into urban planning departments. Sometimes they'd been aiming for a while. Turns out they're colluding with a number of their real estate friends in order to profit off the city redevelopment, receiving kickbacks on many construction and housing deals. I don't know. Inspired by playing into Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tamao decided to join the Air Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time of training. Now they must now land on its surface and blow it up. Well, I think the choice is pretty obvious here. It means you die. I made the right decision here. Easy day. Hooray, we stopped the asteroid. I wonder how many profiles are in this game.
I feel odd. I am confused. I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Jitters about your novel?
Ah, the novel. Yes. The anxiety of creativity might be taking its toll. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters?
Sure thing, let me hear it all.
Yes, here. Okay. I see what I needed to see. There we go. So, I guess
This
that
is
it.
different. I think we got him. Chad, I really hope we got him off the crazy Delulu route.
If I ever return
Can we
to the
fix
scene,
him? That's the question.
I'd
Did
have
we
the
fix
only
him?
crew anytime.
And we have our eraser. Our 2,000 coin eraser. Man, the economy is inflation is real bitch. Am I right? 4 more days. Choose whoever you want? Chaos around Grim, balance today, everything according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you speeches currently. The anomaly claims another victim. This time, city officials found dead at a construction site. Oh! Big asteroid successfully blown out. Asteroid returned unscathed. Okay, let's read all these about all these people. So this guy is gonna give us. Seems like increasing health isn't better, so I'm just gonna kill this guy. And let's see. We don't know this person, so let's read. Chandra Lekha studied a lot and has perfect grades at school, but still finds time to volunteer at local soup kitchen as much as possible. They sometimes buy an extra soup materials with their own money, making a lot of disadvantage. Oh, okay. This person has proven their worth. You get to live. You also get a funny little flower. Your report. Lumberjack. Ashak owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulation on paper, they occasionally clear by mistakes. No. You're fucking with nature. I don't respect that. I don't respect that very much. Restaurant owner. They live with less nature and more food. Yeah, it's the questionable food. Questionable food guy. And less city feels or lived a good enough life as they seem like to get it on already. And it seems like if they went through life well enough, it means that they should probably pass on. And we actually got a bufferment. Let's continue onwards. Let's go to the mirror.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
Yeah, I sure do. I love it, the clarion call of victory. Does it mean I didn't ruin the world?
Apparently. Your deeds have been deemed good.
Let's go! Redemption!
That's what we like to see. Brilliance left in our wake. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
The thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know. You crave for conflict instead? Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
I will be seeing you.
Wait, what? That's our line.
Yes, I'm stealing your lines. Fuck you. Let's listen to Fate.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct. So, how was your day?
Keeping the chaos at bay, creating equilibrium. You know the drill.
Grand, you have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak. Apologies. Inappropriate humor. Alright. I guess that is that. Good night.
We managed to prevent the apocalypse this time. We didn't get any money. Oh well? Okay, another day. We have 3 more days to work. 2 humans have to die. Another painfully regular day, as everything is balanced. You can try and keep it that way, unless 2 humans have to die. I forgot what everyone fate. Logging company owner dies, sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune leading cancer fund. How can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research! Shark numbers increasing after the instant death of famous restaurateur. Coincidence? Welcome to the end of the world. Let city go and be at peace. Aw. Let's see. 2 humans have to die, so let's see. This guy seems like keeping him around actually does a lot of, actually increases wealth and peace. And with the politician, we know killing him actually increases wealth and peace because he is an asshole. Which means from here we need to decide. Ross Angelo has joined the firefighters, primarily to get access to free gym and woo the people bars, releasing how they spend so many lives. Curiously enough, every time there's a big wildfire, it takes sick leave. Yeah. I mean, your actions have consequences, buddy boy. And I guess Cyrano Benetton gets to live. continue from there. Let's continue from there. Let's talk to Fate.
I do not understand it.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I did everything right. I had a plan.
Ah, the song of failure. Fun.
Grim, did you do something? No, you could not have. You were
No!
the sport.
New Game Plus,
You did
bitch!
not have the oh, do not mind me. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter. Grim.
You fucked up. You fucked up. I am Grim number 16. I will rue and I will rue you.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
I mean, I did do it differently this time. It's called New Game Plus.
Copper, the slimy appendage is still here. I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way a wall. I grabbed what I could and ran as I emerged from the darkness. Truly a nightmare.
I'm guessing we get a new face from this. Oh my god, we get to beat Cthulhu! Nice. Yar. Reject Catgirl, become Cthulhu. I really like the customization in this game. It's so fun. The calculations show that 2 humans have to die. Balance, balance, balance. This world balance. If you repeat it balance enough. Firefighter heroically escapes burning bar, only being impaled by a forklift. Oh no! Was the forklift person forklift certified? Finding the charts. Okay, cool. Keeping him alive actually seems to be a good choice here. Oh shit, it seems like we actually reached max wealth. Chemistry teacher. Trophy partner for each person. So I guess, we'll put in for the peace increase. And with the tavern keeper... Seifa is an inspiration to her students. Although their school is poor, they do everything in their power to make chemistry classes as engaging as possible. Seifa smells sulfur sometimes. Apparently that was not the right call here. I guess they'd die. Yep, seemed like seems like killing the teacher was actually the right call, I guess. Which means Tavern Guy gets to live.
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
It could all turn bad at any moment.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless
Mayhaps.
potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder and beauty.
How would we cut down all that? Chill a little. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Don't believe me? That sounds more like a you problem, and not a me problem. You're the one talking to a mirror, after all. In conclusion, good job overcoming your greatest challenges. High five!
Slap for the mirror.
Nice. No greasy handprint. To be honest, you should get out more. But also, keep doing what you're doing. But meeting new people. I guess what we're trying to say is, was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was.
Sure, let's
Don't
talk to
bother.
Fate and see them grimace.
Another ordinary. Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter. Grave. Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia. I am resigned to be here forevermore.
So I take it we're not doing the dailies anymore?
It does not matter. Tomorrow is the monthly review. where your hope. Have a good final rest, Grim.
And here's Mortimer.
What ho, mighty! Friend, this world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair.
And damn, it took great effort.
Naturally, 'tis the curse a reaper has to bear, and ye have borne it with great fortitude. Ye have brought humanity as close to the ideal as one can get. For now, we gaze upon the gates of utopia, unbarred. Can they be held open?
As long as I'm here.
One more spawn in an endless pile of spawns. Hope, rejoice in your success, mighty. Have a final
Sounds
drink.
like a plan.
Cheers, friend. Hurrah! 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
Commerce indeed awaits.
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire.
Grimoire.
Has it already been I heard from the rumor the world is more or less stable.
Ain't no
and
plan
lives
fate could
and prospers and
concoct
all
that's
that.
going to stop me.
A plan, huh? The important thing is that our treasured small blue orb. We've got a month of grind behind that deck, and a month after that, and another month after that, and until infinite. Excellent, right? What can I get you?
Who else
Heck,
works in
were
the
I able
office?
to count and name all the folks. Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders, cadaver resources. They're just middle management. Nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but many of the regular workers come by the den though, so what else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Let's take gin and tariff.
Really gotta distill the spirits well in order to achieve flawless.
The taste hits you with its indiscriminality. It has an eerie etherealness that bends with an exceedingly high net worth. I'll be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Okay, let's go to bed and finish the month. I'm really proud of myself. New Game Plus really is satisfying. 2 humans have to die again. Chemistry teacher dies after self-made vacuum installation service explodes. Students start fundraiser in memory of a beloved teacher. Finest proper chemistry equipment. Flexing gone wrong. Local pool cleaner drowns while showing off muscles. Wallpapers are efficient now. Get your wallpapers or be lame. Okay, so we have... I guess we'll kill the cultist, and let's see about the Prime Minister. And Ricard never really liked politics, yet is serving his second term in office. When traveling, they enjoy snooping out the hip spots for local frequent. A fan of history, they own a vast collection of old relic figurines. They're married and have 2 homeschooled children, and we have the phlebotomist. Trisha has been doing venipuncture for decades, drawing out large quantities of blood. I guess they die as well. And we'll keep the Prime Minister alive. Let's see how this run ended. Let's go to Fate's office and see our final verdict.
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed.
What went wrong? Everything's going just fine, isn't it?
Yes, the world endures, against all odds. I cannot believe it.
Gee, what, were you secretly trying to end the world or something?
Yes, I thought it would be fairly
I mean, I
obvious.
knew it.
Eventually, at least. The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
But why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
Oh,
It is all
boo-hoo.
meaningless, you see. An endless... Do you know how long I am exhausted? Then I could be... But the equilibrium, now, here I stand. Alone
I can
in the
give you your
bright
freedom.
lights of my
I can
shattered life.
replace you.
Grim, that is not how this whole structure operates. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
Maybe it's time for a change. Evolution.
I do not know. Maybe what you say is correct. I lost my way. And humankind almost paid the ultimate
We
price.
fix him!
Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here. Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, I will withdraw. Accept my own fate. And we will not be meeting again.
Wait, what's gonna happen to you? Wade looks at you, smiles, and leaves the office in silence. Okay. Nations united. We got the goodest ending! Mankind surpassing biological limits. Humanity transcending. As you become the new keeper and of the world order. And look at this! We get to keep the cats! Hooray!
Fellow traveler, that was admittedly, ye did pretty good, but there you will again find every friend and enemy. 'Tis the eternal
I
return
think we're done for today, but thanks.
of all things.
And that was Death and Taxes! Composer, the one and only unparalleled master of melodies, sorcerer of rhythms, they get to live. This game was a lot of fun. You get to live as well. The cheerful Death and Taxes makes a lot of the goodest art. Really, really good game. It's really funny. It's really witty. It caught me off guard, and it also gave me, and it was really satisfying to get the best ending. The art style was also really unique. Douglas Pennant. I wonder if he voiced anyone else. Well, doesn't seem like it. Isaac Wells. Conscience. Oh my god! Abigail Thorne was in this one? That's so nice. Abigail Abby, she was Herbert and Tim. It's really nice. Jimmy Yamaguchi? Oh, I like Jimmy Yamaguchi. He's really fun. Jimmy Yamaguchi actually for those of you who don't know, Jimmy Yamaguchi also voiced Hugo in Zelda Zone Zero, so this guy's really talented. Gregory, Frank Whittle. Abigail Turner. So we had Abigail Thorne and Abigail. We had Michael Macedonian. Occasionally successful. And we spared all the developers in the credits. How nice. Thank you for your help. So yeah, this was a really good game. And also surprisingly fitting for this season of October with all the spookiness of it. Again, I think that maybe the fact I forgot to update Honkai actually came with a blessing, because then it got me like to finish this game. And let's go back to menu. And it seems that we managed to get... Seems like there's more endings to be taken care of, but... we actually managed to do better. Which is really nice. It does seem you can actually get like the best economy and also the best nature. But this is still really good. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next new short game we find. Until next time, let's stay frosty. Goodbye.